Can I call you the veteran backstop of the San Francisco Giants? Now, remember you were the young kid back in 2000? Now you're the veteran, Buster Posey.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like the
You don't?
veteran. No. I still feel young and fresh and excited for another year.
You know, Buster, last year, it seems like we're always talking about how many games you're going to catch. I want to know, what do you do in the offseason to make sure you're fresh enough to get through another season?
Well, I think as time goes on, you have to evolve. I probably, I don't lift weights like I used to when I was 22, 23. I think there's just different lifts I do now, a little bit more flexibility. To me, a thought for me as a catcher is always to try to remain athletic. And I think as I start to get a little bit older, I think that's going to be even more important.
Are you just exhausted at the end of the year? I remember when I was done at the end of the year, it was like, ugh. What about catching? Does that wear a toll on your body even more so than a regular position player?
I couldn't say if it does or not. I haven't played a full season at another position, but yeah.
Okay, so we'll go back to the first part of it. So what's it like when the season ends? You just go home and collapse on the couch?
Pretty much. I've got young kids, so I can't quite just collapse on the couch. My wife's like, all right, it's time for you to take over a little
Now
bit.
you got a real job.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing I've noticed is, again, as the seasons have gone on a little bit, is the recovery time after the season, where you get back to feeling that sense of normalcy, takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
The Gold Glove Award winner, Buster Posey, your first Gold Glove. What did that mean to you, man?
Well, it meant a lot. I mean, I think as kids, you're always taught the importance of defense. I know I was, and from a young age taught that defense is going to help you win games, and ultimately that's why we play, is to win games. And so to be recognized for something that you put a lot of effort into is nice.
Is there an aspect of your game defensively that you think you've drastically improved from the point when you got into the big leagues as a rookie catcher?
I'm constantly looking around the league. I looked at, Benji when he was here. I looked at his brother Yadi, his brother Jose. I look at McCann. I look at all these guys that have been doing it. Maurer, the guys that were here before I was, and look at things that they did that I felt like helped them be successful, and just constantly try to tweak and make adjustments. And I plan on doing that going forward.
So I've always wanted to know, when guys get in the box, you're looking at them, you're sizing them up. Madison Bumgarner's on the mound. Do you know who's scared of him and who's not?
That's a great question.
Well, if you ask Bum, he'd say everybody was. But no, I don't know.
You did know that your team had an issue getting the final 3 outs. That was a stat that people talk about all the time, blown saves for the Giants. You bring in Mark Melancon. What did you think of the signing, and what have you seen from him so far early on in camp?
Obviously, I was very excited that Mark was coming to us, and he's an at-bat that was tough for me, and I'm looking forward to being on the other side of it. I always go back to, bringing in Mark is great. I mean, I think that's number one. But losing Casilla, Romo, Javi Lopez retiring, I felt the year before. Those are guys that did a lot of great things for us, and I think we don't need to be quick to dismiss what they did. It might not have ended the way we wanted it to last year, but a lot of great memories made with those guys.
Another magical run possibly for the San Francisco Giants. Anytime he's in the batter's box or behind the plate, the chances of winning go up. Buster Posey, we appreciate
Thanks.
your time, man.
Good stuff,
Thank you
Buster.
so much.
Thanks, Harold.